Hey Vikings Nation, big news just dropped, and you won't want to miss this one. The Minnesota Vikings are sitting at a strong 8-2, and with a winnable matchup against the struggling Chicago Bears next up on the schedule, this could be the chance for the Vikes to hit 9-2 with 6 games left in the season. But what does this all mean for the team as we head into the home stretch of 2024? Stick around because the details you need to know are coming up, and trust me, you're going to want to hear this. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any updates from Minnesota Vikings news. Trust me, you'll want to be the first to know what's happening with the team as we make our playoff push. Let's break this down. The Vikings are in a great position right now, but like any successful team, staying healthy will be the key to how the rest of their season unfolds. And, so far, the Vikings have done a pretty solid job of weathering the storm. Of course, we know Christian Darrisaw is out for the year. A huge blow to the offensive line, but on the bright side, players who've been nursing injuries at the start of the season are back in action. TJ Hawkinson, Blake Cashman, and Dalton Risner have all returned to form after missing some time earlier this year. But hold up, there's more. While the Vikings' injury report isn't perfect, it's nowhere near as bad as it could be, and that's a good sign for the stretch run. Let's take a quick look at the injury report, because some of this could have a big impact on Sunday's game. The biggest headline? Josh Oliver didn't practice on Wednesday, which isn't a surprise, but he was the only player who didn't take part in drills to kick off the week. So, we'll likely see him miss Week 12, but don't worry, he's expected to return soon. Then, we've got Jonathan Bullard and Sam Darnold, both limited participants in Wednesday's practice. Bullard's dealing with a toe injury, while Darnold's got a foot issue that popped up. Now, Darnold's foot injury might slow him down a little in practice, but don't expect him to be sidelined for the Bears game. All reports point to him being good to go for Sunday's big matchup in Chicago. And here's the real kicker. Aaron Jones has also popped up on the injury report with rib issues, but don't freak out because he was a full participant in practice. The guy has been a workhorse for the offense lately, so if you've got him on your fantasy team, you'll want to keep him in your lineup. As for TJ Hawkinson, if you've got him on your fantasy roster, you'll want to start him this weekend, because he's going to see a ton of action. With Josh Oliver out and the Vikings needing all the weapons they can get, Hawkinson is primed for a huge game against the Bears. So get ready for some big plays from him. So, now that you've heard the latest, what's your take on the Vikings' injury situation heading into Week 12? Do you think they'll stay healthy enough to make a deep playoff run? Or is this team headed for trouble? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And remember, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you're always in the know about everything happening with your Minnesota Vikings. Don't miss out on what's coming next. Skol Vikings!